Hi guys, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. I just document most of the day, every day. Alexa, what's the time please?
It's 9:35 a.m.
It's 9:35 a.m. and my mum rang me at 7 minutes past 9. Jennifer, my mother, rang me at 7 minutes past 9 and it was a very brief conversation. She said she was eating a bar of chocolate. So my mum was eating a bar of chocolate, or just eating a bar of chocolate, and she told me. One of the things Princess Diana had trouble with was with keeping her food down. And one of the things I remember reading about Princess Diana was that it involved chocolate, and that she was told, I won't give you a box of chocolates because I'll get them returned to me later. What that means is that she'd eat the chocolate and she'd regurgitate it because she had bulimia. She had an eating disorder. So if someone gave her a bar of chocolate, she would bring it back up and give it back to them. That is what was said. Right? People with eating disorders vomit their food back up, so you get it back, you see. I can't eat because I've got heartburn, and anyone that has acid reflux or heartburn knows how painful it is, and it can absolutely imitate a heart attack, the pain. You get a pain in the chest, a pain round the back, and it's awful. Heartburn ruins the experience of tasting and enjoying your food. It's not pleasurable. No one would want it on purpose. And one of the things that absorbs iron is things like Gaviscon Advance, and they can absorb your iron levels. So I was swallowing almost half a bottle of Gaviscon Advance a day because my doctor had told me to take tablets and treatment for heartburn, and some tablets can absorb your iron that treat you for acid reflux, you see. Right. So for today's lunch, I've got chicken tikka masala with pilau rice from the co-op. I'm going to try and eat this slowly. Right, I have got a mini eggs bar of chocolate here. Mini eggs. Because we're heading towards Easter already, guys. It'll soon, Easter will be on us, and it's hot cross buns and Easter eggs, isn't it? I mean, who could break your back? You're tiny. Some people. I've also got 4 white ice finger buns from the co-op as well. I've got a newspaper to read. I'm by myself. All my mum said to me was, give her, if I need her, give her a call. If I need my mum, give her a ring. Alright, I want to live in peace and harmony in my flat, and eventually I'd like to meet somebody that I can share my time with and my things. Right? Go for walks together, go out together. I don't want to be forever by myself, but if that's the way it's got to be, that's the way it's got to be. I can't do anything about it. Right? So now we come back to coming home, and then you've got to find a taxi service that'll take a small dog. Now he is tiny, he sits on my lap. But eventually my mum, she rang around about 2 or 3 taxi companies, and we got somebody to come and take me home. And it was a foreign guy, and he didn't talk very much. Okay, and I was well aware it's the Festival of Lights in Rochester, and I was going to come home to all gangs of people going out in their night gear to the Festival of Lights coming home. I was well aware of that. I don't really want to go out at night by myself, especially when you've had treatment and you're feeling dizzy and giddy, and you could get your purse snatched and your money taken, and you get forgetful and you drop your bank card, or even the door key. So I wasn't going to go out by myself to the Festival of Lights yesterday evening anyway in Rochester. It's probably on again tonight. I'm not going out to it. You won't catch me down Rochester High Street in the dark. I'd already inhaled cannabis down Victoria Road yesterday, so I'd had a waft of cannabis up my nose when I took Max out for a walk. It's commonplace. And anyone that's got breathing problems, of course it makes it worse. So the taxi arrived, got in, white taxi, got in the back of it with Max. My mum came out to the taxi. That's JENESTRAR in the back of the car, not Crystal, that's JENESTRAR. She told the driver my whole name, obviously the whole address, and everything about me to the taxi driver, which made me cross. That's JENESTRAR, the criminal. That's what it felt like. That's JENESTRAR in the back of the car. And the driver went like that, because she was bellowing it out. Barry came out in his dressing gown, because she was a booming voice shouting to the taxi driver, that's JENESTRAR, that is. Out comes Barry in his dressing gown, staring at me like, what's going on? My mum goes back in, and of course she's frightened the hell out of the taxi driver. I don't know what to say. And then we drive towards Rochester, and everybody is out, hooded, hoods over their heads, buns in their hair, all types of people, young, old, holding hands, all over the place, and I'm sat in the back seat with a dog on my lap. And the driver's not very chatty, and we get held up in traffic. It's more expensive than usual because I forgot about the Festival of Lights. I thought if I came home late, I'd miss the traffic, but I didn't. So I got out of the taxi, it was about £13. It's normally like between 9 and 11, it was £13. Went upstairs with my shopping by myself, up the lift and up the stairs, and I tried to settle down for the evening. But what is this thing about JENESTRAR? What's JENESTRAR done? That's JENESTRAR, that is. Whoa! Hands up! Give me your heart, give me your heart, give me.